After searching through the vault, Starkron has found what he believes to be an Etherean attempt at duplicating the Soulforged stone. He has brought it back to the Etherean Parliament Hall, where he waits while Necrostella retrieves Senator Furtis for some more information on the device. Let us look in on the Senator, who labors quietly in a darkly lit room and appears to have rigged a broken piece of equipment into some working order.
Oh, come on, you God-forsaken piece of guile. Council of Draxel, I have risked my life bringing this device. I have urgent and grave news concerning Starkron.
Oh, Furtis! Your presence has been commanded by Lord Starkron. Aren't we a lucky one?
He has all the politicians and royalty locked up in his rooms throughout the castle, and has killed thousands of civilians. It's going to get worse. Much worse.
Oh, Senator, don't you want to come out and play with us?
I saw them bringing in items from the vault. He's going to find the Etherean stone. If he does, he will have the chance to gain boundless power. You must send help immediately, before it becomes too late.
Oh, what are you doing?
Message transmitted.
You Dray! What have you just done? Oh, my love is going to have so much fun with you, I think. Wait until he hears of your treasonous act. I can assure you the cost of your sacrifice will not be worth it. Sedera Mortis, bring him.
No! Keep those dead things away from me. No! Get them off! Let me go!
Meanwhile, on Draxel, General Capricorn has brought the task force together in the briefing room to discuss plans going forward. Let us go there now.
All right, team, we have a few items on the agenda for today, but first, I'd like to make sure that everybody's here.
Who else is missing?
I think she means cancer.
Exactly.
We can't park the ship in here. How are we going to invite her in?
Why, thank you, Vance, for interrupting me with that amazing observation. Princess Virgo has come up with a solution that has something in mind for each and every one of you. Princess?
I have been able to get a radio transmission from our Shadow Chaser vessel and broadcast it. These small radios can receive communication from our own 6th member of the task force. Cancer, can you hear us?
Loud and clear, Princess.
Does anybody else hear an angel talking, or is that just me?
I will continue working on a more modern version of these devices, but for now, these should prove sufficient.
Thank you very much for that report, Princess. It sure will be nice to include Cancer in our meetings without having to sit on her bridge.
Of course, General. Task Force, if you'll excuse me, I have some other matters to attend to.
And now on to the next task for today. The Council has decided to divide the task force into smaller groups and to send each one of you on specific missions.
Whoa. I just heard the word divide, which is a synonym for the word separate, and General, I don't have to remind you that I have separation anxiety, so I don't think I'm out of line when I ask. What's this all about?
It has been decided that in order to better train you and to prepare you for upcoming threats, we will be dividing you into teams of 2 and then sending you on special missions specifically geared to each individual talent. First on the list, the easiest grouping. Gemini twins, Yes, General? The Council has been able to perform a little bit of magic of their own. They have swayed the Archmage into letting you back into the Kalnor School of Magic to continue your studies, on the condition that you do not sneak into any more restricted areas or break any more artifacts of value.
Really?
Yes, really. However, your focus will be shifted to studying Kalnor energy in a much more in-depth and hands-on fashion. If this truly is Starkron's weakness, we need you two to know everything there is to know about it.
Vance, we get to go back to school!
New spells, here we come!
Next on the list, Leo and Sagittarius.
General.
The two of you will be going on a mission that will require stealth and cunning. We have not heard from Draco since King Constant brought him down. And while this makes some people on the council feel more secure, others, including myself, are not so comfortable with his absence. We need the two of you to find out as much information on the anomaly as possible, even infiltrating it if necessary.
Won't we be recognized? I mean, it's not really a secret that we are members of the Zodiac Task Force.
He has a point, General. Plus, as your son, he is known as one of the best soldiers in the galaxy.
And that is an excellent point, under normal circumstances. Prior to embarking on your mission, you will be briefed in every detail that we know about the anomaly. You will also meet with Daya, the very best makeup and disguise artist we have. She will ensure that you look absolutely nothing like yourselves. And believe me, your job will be easy compared to hers.
Sounds great.
And now on to my two little birds.
Ooh, if I'm a bird, can I be the Kepnor forest bird of Ragnar? Because they're like the fastest bird I know.
Yes, ma'am.
Oops, sorry, serious moment. Yes, General?
The two of you will be flying a little bit further away from home for your mission.
Where to, General?
I am sending you to Lofax.
That's rather remote, General. Why would we need to fly that far away?
I need you to locate someone, and not just anyone, but a very skilled tracker that some people have even called the Beast Slayer.
Wait, what do you mean? Are you talking about Orion?
Indeed I am, and we are sending the two of you to retrieve Orion. He, along with King Kost, defeated Draco, and before that, Orion helped us to defeat Zaltrax. I think sooner or later we're going to need his help again, and I prefer sooner than later.
How do you know he's even still alive, or whether or not he'll come back to fight with us? When's the last time anyone has even heard from him?
I don't even know if he is alive, but if he is, I am certain that he will refuse to come with you. He made it very clear after the war that he paid his debt to King Konsta on Etheria. After that, he stepped away from our kingdom in search of solitude. But as they say, desperate times call for desperate measures. I am sure that he will remember you, Cancer. And as for Libra, you have what we call a silver tongue.
General, am I wearing you down, you little softy?
Don't let it get to your head. I am hoping that the two of you can locate and persuade Orion to come back to Draxel and fight along the Zodiac Task Force once more. It's a long shot to say the least, but with the two of you on the job, I am sure that it can get done.
We will do our best, General. It will be interesting to see him again. He was rather gruff and abrasive.
Now I want all of you to go home and get some rest. You will start on your new missions tomorrow morning. Dismissed.
Rix, wait for me!
General?
Sagittarius, what are you still doing here? I dismissed you.
I wanted to speak to you, General, about the mission.
I told you that you will be briefed tomorrow morning before you're sent out. Any questions that you have will be answered then.
No, it's not that. I think that the mission would benefit from some extra help. 3 soldiers would give us a bit more of an advantage, especially if our cover's blown and we're forced into a combat situation. If it's just Leo and I fighting our way out, we may have to fight back to back. That would greatly increase the risk of us getting flanked from the side. If on the other hand there were 3, we could form some sort of rotating triangle defense and have a better shot at getting out of there.
I concede your point, but adding any extra soldier to the mission at this point could also increase the potential of your cover being blown. And I'm not sure that I like that at all. But I am willing to grant your request if you think that it will help. Who did you have in mind?
Eloise.
Your wife? I'm sorry, but that sounds like it would compromise your judgment rather than helping it.
I know that concern, but with our background...
Yes, she was one of the finest soldiers the Clordock Rangers have ever had. And I have only ever seen her bested by one other archer. But are you sure that this is a good idea, Sagittarius? I mean, what about her ankle? I know that you were able to repair most of the damage after the blaster shot that she received. But you, better than anyone else, knows that she had to retire from the Rangers because of that incident.
I am aware of that. But as you just said, she was a fine soldier, one of the finest. And we both know her stealth is in league with the Black Ops, the Umbra Militum. You may remember that they tried to recruit her several times. She spent a lot of time rehabilitating, and I believe she's stronger than ever. She would be an asset on this mission.
I am not questioning her ability, Sagittarius, and I think you know that. But do you think that it would be wise for me to send a husband and wife team on a dangerous mission together? What if one of you gets captured? I can't have this mission blown because one of you is trying to heroically rescue the other.
I can assure you that we have both assessed and understand the risk. We both know that this mission is bigger than us, and we will stay focused. I only ask for Eloise because she's one of the best and I know her caliber. If your goal is to train Leo and take care of the anomaly, then you can't do much better than two of the best Clordock Rangers as his teachers.
Fine. You have made your case. I will allow it. But you both must remember this. The mission comes first. If I hear even rumors about marital squabbles, or if I find out that this mission is blown because the one of you feels the need to protect the other one, you are off the task force. Is that understood?
Yes, General. It will not be an issue.
Good. I expect to see you and Eloise first thing tomorrow morning for briefing. Dismissed. And Sagittarius, when I turn back around this time, I'd better not see you here.
Back on Etheria, Necrostella and her undead servants have brought Senator Furtis back to the Parliament Hall, where Starkron and his other loyal subjects await his arrival. Nearby stands Vocan as he and Starkron observe the scene, along with the Etherian stone.
My love, I have returned with our special guests, as you have commanded.
Get them off! Let me go!
Silence! My queen, please release him. This is the way to treat a senator.
As you wish, my king.
Vocan, bring him a chair so that he may be more comfortable.
Right away, my lord.
My love, if I may, I have something to share with you about our guest.
Is that so? Speak.
As I approached this senator, I caught him with a device in his cell. It appeared to be a transmitter of his own making. I believe he sent out a message just before I could crush it.
Is this true, Senator? Would you so blatantly defy me?
Yes, it's true. I sent a message out. All of Drexel will know what you have found in the vault. They will be more prepared for you and your scum comrades than you could have ever dreamed. They will bring an army.
Vocan! Scorpio, you have returned. Is the transport ready?
Yes, my lord. The coordinates have been programmed and passengers are strapped in as commanded.
Good. Senator, despite what you may think of me, I am a man of my word. I will forgive your treasonous actions in exchange for information.
You must have Entos in your brain. If you think for 1 second that I would assist you, you foul, disgusting piece of...
You will not speak to Master that way.
I figured as much. But you see, Senator, you don't get where I am by hoping people will give you what you ask for. You take what you want with force and with leverage. Look out that window. Do you see the transport vessel?
Answer your king, you dreg.
Be at ease, my queen. I know he sees it. Upon that vessel sits your wife and your beautiful daughter. How old is Adelia now? 7? 8? When was the last time you saw them?
What are you doing with my family? Let them go. I beg you. I beg you, let them go.
I can do better than simply letting them go. Scorpio, tell the Senator what coordinates I had you enter into the ship's navigational systems.
The ship will go straight through the corridor and land in the capital city of Thraxis on Draxel.
You see, Senator, all you have to do is tell me what I want, and your family will arrive safely on Draxel. Refuse, and they die. What fate are you going to give your wife and daughter?
What do you want to know?
Excellent. I knew you would succumb to reason. While searching through your vault, I have come across something that interests me greatly. It appears the Ethereans were attempting to recreate the Soul Forge stone. I believe this to be that stone. Is this true?
Well...
I will not ask again, Senator.
Yes. Before Zeltrax attacked, and we hid all of our advancements away, we were trying to replicate the stone. We wanted to be on equal terms with Draxel, in case the treaty ever fell through.
I knew it! How does the stone work?
We were never able to get it to function properly. We tried every technology at our disposal, but all of the weapons we created were impure. They cracked after very little use. After extensive research, we found that if the weapons were crafted with Norsic magic, they would be purified during the forging process and would be durable enough to last through even the most strenuous battles. As I am sure you know, no one on Ethereum knew how to use Norsic magic. We kept on researching and digging for more information, and we learned of an old woman who lives on a planet called Nomira. She lived with her sister. Their names were Ursa Major and Ursa Minor, I think. Both are masters of magic, Ursa Minor being a master of Krell's energy, and Ursa Major being a master of Norsic magic. We were planning on setting out to Nomira to visit them and inquire about forging our weapons, but that all went to the wayside when Zoltrax attacked.
Do you have the coordinates for this planet? I will require them if I am to send your family on their way.
Yes, I have the coordinates. If I give them to you, will you send my wife and daughter safely to Draxel?
Of course. I gave my word on your family.
And what about me? What will come of me?
You will go back to your cell with a full heart, knowing you single-handedly saved those you love most.
All right. I'll give them to you.
Scorpio, bring him a data tab. Be sure to verify the coordinates immediately.
Right away, my lord. The coordinates appear to be accurate. I see there's some information about Ursa Major and Minor here too, though not much. Nomira is pretty far away. It'll take some time to get there.
That is all well. Scorpio, launch the vessel.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your kindness, my lord.
Kindness? Kindness?
Yes, you truly are a man of your word. Thank you, oh thank you.
Senator, I am power. I am fear. Sometimes I am even merciful. But I am never kind. Scorpio, destroy the ship.
What? But you said...
I said you don't get where I am by hoping others will give you what you want. You take what you want by force. Now, Scorpio.
But you...
Do it, Scorpio. Lay alone now.
Cities! Adulia! No! You deceiver. The task force will get you. I hope that they hang your corpse for all to see.
Vocan, silence his bleating. I grow tired of sheep.
With pleasure, my lord.
Scorpio, Necrostella.
Yes, my lord.
Search the archives. Find all you can about Nobera and Norsic magic. We will soon have need of them both. We will be able to arm our entire army with weapons from the stone. Then, not even the Zodiac task force will stand in my way.
So it seems nefarious things are brewing on Etheria, posing a worse threat than the task force originally feared. For now, let us turn our attention back to Draxel. Under the castle in a dark and secret chamber, amidst numerous medical consoles and diagnostic equipment, we find the recently rejuvenated Koa Eden with Lord Aquario. What plans are they brewing in secret this evening?
So, Koa Eden, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling better, but I don't think I'm ready to walk yet. I still feel weak.
I can only imagine. You did quite a number on Crixus and its people.
Yeah, but I didn't get the king. That was the whole point of this. Overthrowing the powers that be, erecting a new form of rule on Drax. In fact, he got me.
But what you did caused the king to attack you himself. That desperate old fool overexerted himself and slipped right into a coma. Right now, he has no more power than a glaw snail.
Are you saying it worked? We overthrew the kingdom?
Not quite. Patience, Koa. But we have made a step in the right direction. For now, we just need you to rest. We will have need of Draco again soon enough.
Yeah, well, resting's about the only thing I can manage right now anyway. What about the task force? They weren't even in our original plans. What are we gonna do about them?
Yes, them. About that, I have been conversing with some of my top scientists. I think we have developed a way to make the anomaly even stronger. Much stronger than the threat of just power punches. Not to worry though, you will still be the ultimate weapon in this new plan. Only at a lesser capacity.
What do you mean?
We're going to take some of your blood, Koa. Best to just let it happen. Any struggles will be met with force. There, that wasn't so bad, was it? Not for the mighty Draco.
What are you doing you of my blood. In case you hadn't noticed, I don't have much to spare at the moment.
We are going to reduce it down to a concentrated serum. An essence of Draco, if you will. Your part in this little experiment is over, and now the real hard work can begin. Just get your rest while you can. Trials will start very soon, I think.
While Koa and Aquario continue their nefarious scheme, many floors above in the royal chambers lies King Consta, unconscious and unknowingly waiting to be revived by the cortical resuscitator. However, he is not alone tonight, for his son, Prince Pisces, stands vigil at his bedside. He will soon be joined by his sister, Princess Virgo.
Who's there?
There you are, brother. I've been looking all over for you. You had me worried sick, Lucius. How long have you been up here?
Oh, I don't know, Clara. A while, I suppose. I just miss Father dearly. I can't bear to be away from him. Oh, why did that stupid Draco have to come and take him away from us? Why couldn't the stupid task force do their job and protect the kingdom? Instead, Father had to do it, and now he's
Shh, be calm, brother. I know this is hard to deal with. It hasn't been easy for any of the kingdom to get along without him. Father did his sworn duty by protecting his people in a time of need. The Zodiac task force was thrust into that situation without any training as a team. You can't blame them for what happened. I wish Father would have stayed out of it as well, but it needed to be done. We can't just sit around and sulk. That's not what Father would want from us.
Draco. He's been doing that a lot lately.
Talking in his sleep?
Yes. Sometimes he talks about the Zaltrax. Sometimes it's about Orion. Today, it's been about Draco. I think I could be more relaxed if I felt he was at least at peace. But I think he dreams of the past and is struggling reliving.
Leave my city.
He does seem disturbed. How often do you come up here, brother?
I spend most of my time here. I just want to stay out of the way. I know I'm a bit of a burden for everyone right now, but I understand. I like spending time with Father anyway. It reminds me of when we used to spend time with Mother as well. I wish she were here.
I do too. It's so easy to get caught up in the comings and goings at the castle that I haven't thought about Mother in months. I'm sorry I haven't been here for you much since Father fought Draco. I've just been so busy trying to fill his shoes.
It's okay, Clara. I don't blame you. I just want everything back to the way it was before.
Well, the Zodiac task force returned with a device that should bring Father back to consciousness.
Really? When are we going to use it? Why haven't they brought it up yet?
Slow down, young prince. The council has decided that the device needs to go through further testing and research before subjecting our father to it. I believe this is a good idea. He is in a very vulnerable state, and any extra stress could make his condition worse.
Capricorn, pull out. That's an order.
I just hate seeing him like this. I want him back.
I know, brother. So do I. But I think you need to get out of here and stop worrying over Father. He will be awake soon enough. Now, let's go find some of those Oryx puffs that you love so much.
Thanks, Clara.
Hurry, task force, for evil forces are marshaling in strength. Starkron, armed with his own Forge Stone, is planning to unleash an army of undead task force rangers on the Alliance. Meanwhile, noble Aquario and Koa Eden are planning their own evil right under their noses, all while the King Consta's life hangs in the balance. We can only hope that their training missions will bear fruit. To find out, tune in next time, Rangers, to Zodiac Task Force.
Welcome back, Lord Aquario. How are you this evening?
Fine, Delia. How are Marks and Jellin these days? Getting big, I expect.
That's for sure. I just wish I could stop time. They grow too fast.
Don't we all? I plan on finishing up some paperwork for the council tonight. No disturbances, please.
Of course, Lord Aquario.
You have one unlistened to message. You have one unlistened to message. You have
What's
one
this?
unlistened to message. You have.
Council of Draxel, I have risked my life bringing this device. I have urgent and grave news concerning Starkron.
Oh, Fairtis, your presence has been commanded by Lord Starkron. Aren't we a lucky one?
He has all the politicians and royalty locked up in his rooms throughout the castle and has killed thousands of civilians. It's going to get worse. Much worse.
Aw, Senator, don't you want to come out and play with us?
I saw them bringing in items from the vault. He's going to find the Aetherian Stone. If he does, he will have the chance to gain boundless power. You must send help immediately, before it becomes too late.
Oh, what are you doing?
End of message.
What an awful fuss.
Message deleted.
Well, greetings, Rangers. Fancy meeting you here. How y'all doing tonight? You all know what time it's for, right? It's time for your lesson learned. And today, you'll be hearing that sweet lesson from... Oh my gosh, is that Starkron? Oh, great krill. What? How? Oh.
Silence, you fool! On today's episode, we saw Senator Fairtis place his trust in me. Placing your trust in others, even those who claim to love you, makes you weak. It makes you vulnerable. You saw what happened when the Senator placed his family's well-being in my hands. Only trust in yourself and constantly be ready for others to stab you in the back and use any information they have against you. And above all, never trust anyone.
Well, I guess that's not really a proper lesson learned, but, we're out of time, so, let's just say don't listen to Starkron, okay? Just tune him out. But y'all know what you should do? You should tune in next time for Zodiac Task Force. Now, before he comes back, I'm gonna skedaddle. You see him, run. Bye now.